Welcome friends. As we have discussed in part 1 about how you can improve your body language, here are some more ways to know the body gestures of other people and through which what they are telling to you about themselves. Every one of us faces these signals every day, and now you can easily understand them and act accordingly. By understanding these gestures and postures, you can also check your body language and correct yourself to improvise them. Hey, if this is the first time you are watching our video, make sure you subscribe our channel. So let's begin. Arm gestures. First one is crossed arms gesture. When we find any threatening situation, we usually fold our arms across our chest. It is an unconscious attempt for any undesirable situation. When any person has nervous and defensive attitude, it is likely that he will fold his arms on his chest firmly, shows that he feels threatening. Some research shows that in a conference or in a lecture, the attendees with folded arms learn or engage or show interest 40% less than the attendees with unfolded arms. With folded arms, the listener shows the least attention for what is said to them. This gesture creates a negative response from the others. Avoid this gesture in any conference, meeting and lectures unless you intend to show that you are not angry and not approachable. Crossed arms shows that the person is completely disagree with their speaker. Experienced speakers recognize that if audience sat with crossed arm position, then how can I make the audience more receptive of what I taught, which will change their attitude from negative to positive. A person or a group of people usually folded their arms when they disagree with the confronting person. If you say something to anyone and they folded their arms which told you that they are disagree with what you said, then it is useless to further discuss or to prove something even if they are verbally agree with you. Body language tells you the truth even if the words are lying. Second one is fist closed tightly with crossed arms. Fist closed tightly with crossed arms gesture shows the resistance or the feeling of opposition. And if it is combined with clenched teeth or tight lip smile, so there is a possibility of physical or words attack. Author Alan Pease describes different arm gestures in his book. Third one is folded arms with thumbs up. Person with crossed arms and thumbs up gesture at the same time shows that he is calm and in control. The thumbs up position shows the others that you are self-confident, and folded arms shows the feeling of protection and defensive attitude. When you negotiate with others in the end of conversation, if crossed arms with thumbs up appear, it indicates that you can move comfortably to ask other person for any commitment. But if at the end of negotiation, if fist closed tightly with arms crossed gesture appear with dread face, it signals a big no from that person, so you can easily change your approach to that person. Next, palms rubbing. Hands rubbing shows the person is expecting something positive. When a person uses this type of gesture, it means he or she is expecting positive results. This type of gesture is used by salesperson, managers, agents, waiters, and many other professionals in expectation of positive results from their clients. If anyone using this gesture by rubbing fastly, it means they can have a good deal for you. This non-verbal sign indicates the other person that the first person is expecting good from the other person. Next, rubbing the thumb with index finger. Rubbing the thumb with index finger shows expectation of money. When a person uses this type of gesture, it means he or she is expecting money from the other person. It is just like rubbing a coin between thumb and index finger. Next, hand clenching. Hand clenching shows the controlled restless or negative attitude. This type of gesture oftenly used by a frustrated person. This type of gesture has three types of position. First one is hands clenched in front of face. Second one is hand clenched at desk or on the lap. Third one is hands clenched in front of crotch while standing. Some people uses hand clenching gesture to show confidence with a simple smile on their face, but it reveals frustration even they are smiling. Next, face splatter. When a person places one hand over other hand just below the chin, this gesture is known as face splatter. This gesture is commonly used by women in front of man to attract his attention. Women is simply presenting her face to admire her. Next, gripping hands behind the back. Gripping hands behind the back is the position of authority. It shows power, superiority, and confidence. This type of gesture is used by the person showing higher authority, defense services people like army men, policemen, and many others. On the other hand, instead of gripping hands, if someone gripping wrist with another hand, it shows frustration and try to control oneself. As the level of hand increases to the elbow, it shows more frustration and anger. It also shows that the person has better grip on oneself. Next, personal space. Every human have their own personal space. It is like an air bubble surrounding the body. Its size usually depends on the population density of the area in which they grew up, living, working, traveling, and spending their time. Personal space includes 4 major definite zones, and they are: first one is intimate zone. This zone distances between 6 to 8 inches means 15 to 45 centimeters from the body. This zone is open to those who are emotionally connected with us. They can be family members, spouse, close friends, lovers, and pets also. This zone is most important among all the other zones. If any stranger enters this zone, we automatically feel uncomfortable with them. We try to protect ourselves or become defensive at the moment. Second one is personal zone. This zone distances between 18 to 48 inches means 46 centimeters to 1.2 meter from the body. This distance we maintain when we gather in parties, weddings, and other social programs. Third one is social zone. This zone distances between 4 to 12 feet means 1.2 to 3.6 meter from the body. This distance we maintain when we are in the front of any stranger. They can be new co-worker in office, delivery man at your doorstep, serviceman at your home, and etc. Fourth one is public zone. This zone distances over 12 feet means 3.6 meter from the body. This distance we maintain when we are confronting a large group of people. This distance we feel comfortable to stand. As the number of people increases in the personal space, people feel uncomfortable and they like to reserve themselves. Women usually stand closer to each other while talking face to face as compared to the men. If you want people feel comfortable with you, you have to maintain proper distance while interacting with them. People who are emotionally connected with each other will stand closer to each other. People who are coming from less populated area like small towns and villages have large personal space, while people who live in cities or dense populated area have small personal space. Next, most common signals you are watching every day. First one is hands on hips position. Hands on hips position shows the person is ready to take action and mostly the assertive actions. The person who wants to look bigger in position and more confident uses this gesture to show his or her intention. Even the one hand on the hip will convey the same message. In this position, you cover more space, so you look bigger and noticeable. But friends, as we have told previously, it is important to understand the context first. If this posture is used by a professional model, she is showing the assertive and forward-thinking nature of women. Second one is leg spread. If a person uses this posture, he is showing authority and dominance. In business meetings, it is a negative signal which is used by men in front of women because women intimidated by this posture. This posture is mostly used by males. So beware of this unconscious posture and keep your legs close to each other in business meetings. Third one is legs on the armrest of chair. This posture is mostly used by men. This posture shows the man's ownership of the chair and shows his aggressive and informal attitude. It also shows the indifference or lack of concern for the confronting person. Fourth one is straddling chair. When a person is sitting opposite with his or her front in the back of the chair, this posture is straddling a chair posture. When a person is in defensive mode and try to control the situation, this posture is used to protect front of the body while talking to a group of people. In this posture, person also spread their legs, which signals person is showing authority and dominance. To get rid of this position, you have to talk in standing position or sit behind him, which can automatically change his position. Fifth one is catapult. This posture is used by the person who feels dominant, confident, and superior in position. This person shows that he knows everything or everything is in his control or he is the authority in that particular area. This posture is usually disliked by women when a man does in front of her. This posture is used by the lawyers, management personnel, and other professionals in front of their subordinates. So friends, here are some other facts about your body language. Some studies shows that women with sad expressions considered as least attractive, while men with unsmiling face considered as a dominant person in front of women. But in business context, women should smile less when dealing with dominant men. Do mirroring as a man smiles with you in any meeting. In relationships, it is the woman who do more laughs and smiles than the man. People in the crowded areas seems unhappy or without any expressions, but it is not so. They are not unhappy, they are just uncomfortable because of lot of people in their personal space. It is important to understand the context first while recognizing any gesture. For example, if a person is rubbing the palms in cold weather, it doesn't mean that the person is having a good deal for you or expecting something from you. He or she is rubbing their hands to warm their hands. So friends, there is lot of knowledge shared everywhere, but you have to implement. Implementation is the key to success. If you are implementing the right things in the right ways, you will be successful in any phase of your life. So ladies and gentlemen, wake up and start implementing from now. If you are making small changes every day, you will create great results. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. We are coming every week with more helpful videos to serve you. Tell us in the comment section what you are doing to improve your body language. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe our channel and hit the bell button to never miss the latest videos.